It is June 30th, 2022. Remember, Mr. Perry has a crime to cover up. And hacking, peeping, grand larceny with intent to coerce, interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce, stalking, coercion, witness tampering. All of that is crime. It is corrupt. It is RICO Act violations and such. And he's trying to force me to lie, starve her into a lie. So we're going to prove tonight how he does that. This is my DoorDash app. It should be popping with orders right now. It is 7 o'clock on a Thursday night, and there's nothing coming in. So I pissed him off today with my podcast. He didn't like it. Got these rejected and told on, and rejected and told on. We got another one, actually. So last night I did have a cancellation. It canceled right before I picked up the food. And I guess somebody messed that up, and the guy said, I'm quoting a recording from police. Next time what we'll do, you canceled it too soon. What was supposed to happen is you gotta wait till she hits confirm the order, and then she gets the food. She's gonna have to pull over and call DoorDash and ask them what happened. She doesn't get paid unless she delivers. So if she wants to get half paid, she's gonna have to call support. So while she's pulled over in the parking lot, then you go in and make a move. Oh, now we got an order. Let's see if it's one we can do. Nope, too far. So we screenshot it, and then we decline it because it's upside down. This is what happened. This is what they do to mess with my money. They're not supposed to be in my app at all. Remember? And they are. So either they make it where no orders come through, or I get those upside down things. Last week I spent 7 hours declining upside down orders. 7 hours. That's a whole day's worth of work. Declining orders. That's never happened before. I might get 2 or 3 like that, but not that many. So for me to get that many, that the distance is not $1, at least $1 a mile, $1.50 a mile, depending on how far outside the hot spot it takes me. It's not worth doing. You spend too much gas. So this is what we see. It's Friday, 7 o'clock. I'm sorry, Thursday. So this thing should be popping with orders. I mean, there should be really good orders coming in. See, look at that. That's not worth doing. That's Mark Charles Perry. And that's what they do, so that I don't make money. 7 hours is a long time to sit and decline orders, is it not? That's a whole day's worth of work. But that's what they do. Remember, he wants to starve me back to Texas and into a lie. Make your husband, your ex-husband, take you to live with him, and you're in Texas where I can do more to you. Remember, we've got that recorded too. So he's proving out a lot of recordings. Our shrink is like, he doesn't know how to get women to like him. That's not how you get women to like him. It's not about that. You don't starve women and think they're going to want to go on a date with you. You're not Prince Charming. You're an asshole. Most men know that. They want to be, she says what she likes. She likes men that get off their ass and work and do something impressive and interesting to talk about. So he's not trying to get her to like him. In fact, the opposite. He's peeping on her, selling her, pimping her out online, selling her peep show. And when he does it to her, he gets caught. So he says he wants a cover-up. He says he wants a date. He didn't want either one. If you say you want clean teeth, you go get a toothbrush. And I'm not seeing Mr. Perry go get a toothbrush. What I'm seeing him do is piss everybody off. He gets told on for 7 years. McNamara email was the first. We went through this on the last podcast. She said he's getting a thrill out of pissing everybody off is what's happening. Otherwise, he'd stop. He doesn't want to cover up. Because every time he messes with her, he gets told on. Every time he causes a problem for her, he gets told on. Every fucking time for 7 years, every day. So, I mean, we've got so much information that nobody else has. And Mr. Perry acts like he doesn't understand what that means, that we have that. And, they got this to me in jail. Fabian makes me hope Mr. Perry's just a butt-in. The word me depicts Mr. Perry's selfishness, and he's just a butt-in. Just a wannabe, never the one wanted. He makes everything miserable. He makes everything a problem, and everybody's sick and tired of having to deal with it. So we've told him you can give it back and get out on your own, and that's in response to his bribe. I'll give you whatever you want if you lie for me, but you have to lie. You have to read my little, my letter of apology. It's my words. It's not your words. It's mine. I'll starve you into it. I'll make it where you're just sleeping under a bridge unless you do what I say. So, does that sound like somebody, like Prince Charming to you? It doesn't. That's not how you attract women. It is how you make people mad at you, because people don't like suffering. They don't like it. They're sick and tired of it, Charles. And the more you do it, the more we get. Like just a minute ago. They'll do it for you. The same way they got me this puzzle in jail. They'll get you off me for you. They'll do it for you. It's not up to you. Getting this to me wasn't up to you. About a half an hour ago. What she messed up last night, next time she works, is that you canceled the order before she picked it up. So it was, nothing to it. She has to hit confirm pickup. Once she hits confirm pickup, then cancel the order. Then she'll have to call DoorDash in order to get half pay. When she's calling DoorDash, you guys move in. Pull her over that tail light that we blew out. It's been fixed. So you were recorded again, Mr. Perry, Calvin. You guys get off on just pissing everybody off, don't you? Because every time you mess with me, you get told on and caught, told on it. Everybody's sick of y'all. I've said this so many times, and you act like you don't know what that means. So, if that's your choice, Mr. Perry, that you want to mess up my money tonight, and I don't make anything, you want to waste all my time and all my gas, just remember, I'm sure you can live with your choices. They got this to me. Nobody asked you. What you just said about when you're supposed to, cancel orders and make me call support and have somebody come and, give you time to get to her and all that crap. The McNamara email, the harassment emails, the Mike was drugged email, on and on and on. 40,000, sir. Emails representing 40,000 recordings. I'm pretty sure if you don't get off me by yourself, they can do it for you. It's like you don't know what people are saying. It's like you don't understand what people say. You act like you don't know. So, we are sure you can live with your choices, right? Muffin Man? Alright. So we're back to seeing how long does it take to get a good order. It's now 7. I've already been waiting 20 minutes. It's already been 20 minutes. Dinner time. This should be going off the rail. This should be good. One order after another should be coming through here, and they're not. I'm in the hot spot. Look at that. So we'll just sit and record that, and let's see what happens. How long is it going to take? And then I can say, well, I did say, I told you so. He's trying to starve me into a lie. He wants me to lie. Charles is trying to make me lie, everybody. Everybody, Mr. Perry is trying to make it where I can't eat unless I lie. That's what Charles wants. He wants me to starve to death. He thinks that's how you get a date. So, there you go. The other thing is, Mr. Perry, here's the thing that we hear the most. I can't believe they did that to her. Followed by, how did she find out about that? They go hand in hand. Are your mom and your dad also your uncle and your aunt? You inbred? Yeah, something's wrong with you. My attorneys get these, by the way. They get a screenshot of it when I first start and how long it takes me to get orders that I can do. And every order that's upside down, just so you know. I know you don't care. You can get caught and you don't care. Yeah, and that's why you're by yourself and you're told on all the time. You choose that. It's your choice. I'm gonna go to the store, get something while I wait for them to prove out a bunch of recordings. Told you so. Dinner time. Not a fucking thing coming through. Starve her into a lie, damn it. We're gonna do it because we can. Can't get a date, keep getting told on. But we're gonna do it because we can. We're gonna give her another I told you so. Right? I won't mind you. Go tell the women on the Supreme Court. Women are supposed to mind you.
Come on in. Nice shirt.
Thank you.
Just once. 54 cents. I have enough left to last me the couple of minutes before she gets back out here. Do you want a receipt? No. You see what I did?
Yeah.
6 cents back. I apologize.
That's okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
136.
When you're done with her, I'll give you the money.
I did the silly. She handed me 60 cents for a 54-cent item. I said 60.
Here, let me get that dime.
I was telling Corinne there were so many angry people today, and she said she had some too.
Oof.
It's a sad day when the head manager gets yelled at, and I'm like, oh, they messed me up the wrong way.
Do you want a receipt?
No, I don't.
Don't forget your stuff.
And here you are.
Don't forget your stuff.
Thank you.
Ooh. Back to me. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, so now we're at 30 minutes after. 27 minutes this has been going. 2 orders that are upside down I couldn't do. I told you so. And that's why you're alone. Nobody wants to date you. None of my friends go, ooh, he's a nice guy, you should go out with him. Never has that happened. I can't believe they did that to her. And then you get told on and told on and told on. You don't have a cover-up, and you don't have a date. So what is it you're after? Huh? When you do it to me, everything's uncovered. Everything, all of your crime gets coming out more and more and more and more and more. Right? Is that what you want? Seems like it is. Because why else would you do it? If this is not what women like, and you can't get women to like you and go on a date with you, and nobody will even lie for you anymore, what is it? What is it you're after? Did you want me to cry? Does that give you some sort of high if I cry? Because you're not letting me make money tonight. You gotta subjugate me. Just gotta make her mad. Put her under a bridge. And then I'm like, well, that's not how we do things in the United States of America. It is illegal to hack. It is illegal to stalk. It is illegal to peep. It is illegal to coerce. So what's going to happen is you're going to stop on your own, or they will do it for you. Just the same way as they give me all this crap you guys say, like your code words, Muffin Man, and all that. What is it you think of? You think I'm going to call my ex-husband and go, okay, I'll move in with you. Is that what you want me to do? I'll go to Texas where they can kill me. Do you want to see what my ex-husband sent? I'll tell you what look, he did, so I told you so, all over again. Look at that. You want to see that? Read it. I'll just sit here while everybody reads that. I'm not going to help you. You're going to have to move to Texas, where I've already told them they'll kill me if I go to Texas. They've been talking about it. They've been recorded forever. Got to get her back to Texas where we can do more to her. That was recorded in March of this year, 2022. Kick her out of her house, impede her appeal, make it where she can't make any money so she can't appeal, just like you're seeing my Dasher app do now. Yep, right before appeals, that's what had happened. And when I was dancing, all of a sudden the club was empty. Couldn't sell it, nobody was in there. So I'm like, you remember this email that I sent you where I said they're threatening false arrest, and then they carried it out? They want me back in Texas so they can do something like that again, or they'll just kill me, or both. So you're going to give me another I told you so? So if we know about it, sir, what are you, and you're doing exactly what I say, you tell us, because we're all confused. What is it you think who do you think you're fooling? You don't get a date, and you don't have a cover-up. So what is it you think you're doing when you do shit like this? Tell my family to, it's my fault. She's not working. Well, as you can see, I am. And finally, I get what I can do. This took, and they canceled it. Look at that. Or I missed it. So, How long have I mean, but I've been waiting half an hour for that one order. So you're doing exactly what I say. My ex-husband, I'm not your only victim. You do this to lots and lots of women. You cause a lot of women and kids to be harmed. And so you got cops all over you. 2 of them are on you right now. 2 of them are on me right now. 2 of them are on Calvin right now. And everybody involved. So if you want to prove me out and prove out a lot of recordings, and then when you go to your criminal trial, get the jury to sympathize with you as to why the hell you put us through all that. Good luck, Mr. Perry. You know you're caught, and you do it anyway. You don't get a date. You get told on. Over every day. Told on and told on and told on and told on. And you act like you have no idea what I'm saying. Not any idea at all. So, what is it you're trying to prove? Doing exactly what I say you're doing. That you like abusing women. Economic abuse. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. You don't know those are crimes? Those are corrupt crimes. You're corrupt. You're a criminal. You're not a hot, sexy guy. You're not Prince Charming. Women are not throwing themselves at you. You don't have a date. You'll never get a real date. You get told on. That's all you've gotten when you do it to me. And you act like you never respond right. You act like you don't know what that means. Did you want me to cry? He's gonna make me live under a bridge because I won't lie for him. Does that give you some sort of thrill, getting everybody upset and mad at you? You don't have a cover-up and you don't have a date. What do you have? You say you want a date, you say you want to cover up, but we're not seeing you go get toothpaste and a toothbrush. So really, you just want dirty teeth. Really, you just get some sort of sick thrill fucking with women because you got mommy issues that you are too skank to keep it within your own family. You don't have any class. So you're going to give me another I told you so, okay? And, I mean, I said you hacked my phone. I said you impeded my appeals. Doing shit like this right here. I mean, what else do you want me to do? We keep saying I told you so. I did say, I told everybody that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to force me to lie. He's trying to force me to Texas where he can do more crime to me. And he thinks he can get away with it in Texas. I sleep under a bridge or else. Does that sound like what a man does who cares about people? Who's a compassionate Christian man? Does that sound like that to you? Or a monster and a sadist who's pissed off because his crime got caught? What are you? I can't believe they did that to her. Always followed by, how did she find out about that? How does she know about that? How did she find out about that? Who told? Who talked? So what are you proving? You're proving me out, right here. Proving out a bunch of recordings. Proving out a shrink. Who do you think you are? I mean, what are you trying to do with this? When I say, I told you so, I did tell you, I did say, he's trying to make me lie. He's trying to make me say things I don't want to say. So what are you getting out of that, huh? I mean, we don't know. Now it's been 30 minutes. I'm just going to let this sit. We're going to let this go all night if you want. You want to starve me out, prove me out, you do it. I'm sure you can live with your choices, Mr. Perry. You can live with your choices, Mr. Perry, right? I'm sure you can live with your choices. Right? You can live with your choices, sir. She's under a bridge and she can't eat, she can't smoke, she'll do what we tell her. I heard the recording. You want to prove that out, Calvin? You do it. You don't need a lie if I was already lying, would you? If I'm telling the truth, then you need me to lie. So what are you proving? You see why now the shrink thinks you're mentally retarded? It seems like you are. This is not how you prove a wrong. This is not how you prove I'm telling a lie. If you want me to lie, I'm telling the truth. What about the reporter? I mean, who are you fooling? time is it now? $7:30. So, it's dinner time in Tulsa. This thing should be popping with orders. I did say Mr. Perry likes to pay women canned food. I'll take your steak. Here's your canned food. Now, don't tell anybody I didn't give. I can't figure out why nobody wants him. He's just a wannabe. Never the wanted one. Can't figure out why. He does everything she hates, and then he can't figure out why she didn't like him. He doesn't have a cover-up. Everyone's talking. They're mad. So for 10 years, everyone's mad at you for what you're putting me through, Mr. Perry, and they're talking. They're telling on you. We've got more evidence against you and your criminal activity than has ever been collected in your life. And this is why right here. And you act like you have no idea what I'm saying. You don't know, do you? You do the same thing every day that gets you the same results. No cover-up. And no date. No real love life. You're just pathetic. I can't believe they did that to her. Always followed by, I'm saying something you just said. How'd she find that out? How'd she know about the Muffin Man? You feel tough guy when you rape women and starve them? Does that make you feel tough guy? Mr. Perry, does it make you feel tough guy? I'm sure you can live with your choices. Do you want me to cry? Does it make you feel good? You feel tough guy if you make me mad or cry? Yeah, whatever. Weirdo. You're a sex weirdo, aren't you? You got a whole club of them. Would you guys meet in Creepy Guy's chat room or something? Look at that. It has been half an hour. 3 orders. One that I came up but I missed it. And 2 that were upside down. I can't do it. 7 hours. Last week I spent declining upside down orders. 7 hours. According to DoorDash. You feel tough guy when you do this shit, Mr. Perry? You remember my girlfriend at my club? About fucking time he let you make money. She was mad. You don't get a date. You get told on. Do you understand that that's what happens when you do this? Do you understand that? It's like you don't know. Do you have what you want? What is it you want? You want me to lie? Get a press conference together. I'll go out and go. He wants me to lie, everybody. Yeah, I can't do that either. Here we go. Another bullshit. They're only see, they hacked my app and then only let these come through, I guess. Or those are their people. Proving my hack out. This is not normal. This is not what other dashers have on theirs. My guy dashes, remember? Same guy that found out you were renting out my club, running all the paying customers off, because you think it's you get a thrill, you get a hard on starving out women. Sex weirdo that you are. Do you? That's why you're by yourself. Can't get a real love life. You're not all there, are you? Lights are on and nobody's home. Elevator doesn't go to the top. You getting a thrill out of this? You're getting something or you wouldn't do it. So, for everybody that wanted to know why I didn't finish my appeals, this is it right here. This is why. Mr. Perry goes, I win. Did you? But you played Candyland against yourself. That you didn't have an opponent. So what did you win? We're like, what did he win? I wasn't in the courtroom. He didn't have an opponent. So he won. He played Candyland against himself and he's jumping up and down. I win, I win. Okay, if you say so. On Planet Weirdo, I guess you did. You're about to go to jail. For doing this right here. You want that, don't you? You wouldn't do it if you didn't get something out of it. Finally, I have to scream and holler. Alright, so that took 41 minutes for me to get one order I could do at dinner time in Tulsa. Right in the middle of all the restaurants. There's several parts of town, that's one of them. So, I'm over now. Now everybody can see why I didn't finish my appeal. Because that's not normal for that to happen. It's also not normal for me to spend 7 hours declining orders. So, go rub one out as the witness says you do. It's crime causation, not lewd and lascivious, Matt.